Hello and welcome to our tutorial on how to use Microsoft Word. So when you open Word, it should just open right like this. For our purposes, we're just going to be using a blank document. You can just double click on that. So now we have our blank document here. You can type in, anything you want just using your keyboard, just like any other program, but it's got some advantages to it. So the first things we're going to be using heftily in our business is going to be the font styles. Usually we're going to want to use a pretty professional font. I like to, and they are all um, alphabetized. So we use Times New Roman a lot. It's a really nice, um, goodness me, I can't type today. A really nice professional font. You can center, right center, straight, which will basically just mean it goes all the way across. There's no indentations or anything like that. Typically, you want to do title in the middle, then you're going to want to indent. You start using the tab key. So it does have, bold, italicized, underline, strike through, which we don't use very often, bulleted list, numbered list, and then, you can do any kind of variation on that. For the insert key, we're going to have header footer is the main thing that we use. We don't really put a lot of pictures in, however you can, and you can import them just like you could in PowerPoint. You can import them from your computer, from online, anything like that. But for this, we're really just going to use header footer. So for our header, we'll put, let me see, corp. So now, we'll close that off. So now, when we insert new page, it'll start with that ABC Corp at the top. So let them know, you know, the company that they're dealing with. um, so yeah, that blank page addition there, and the header footer is really the main thing we use. Header more so than footer. Footer is the same thing as the header, it's just at the bottom. We still use that very often. So we will be peer reviewing a lot. So this has the same kind of functionality as PowerPoint. You can highlight text and you can insert a comment. Say, hey, this is boring. It should be, put something more interesting than hello. Put good morning or anything like that. You can also insert a page number. This is only something we use for like the really, oh geez, what's it called? Um, the documents for training. So I could put, ABC Corp page 1. So now, same thing as before, when we insert that blank page, it'll have ABC Corp page 2. So it'll keep track of what we've got going on. Draw we don't use, design we don't really use, especially not as much as we do in um, like PowerPoint. The design in a document should be kept to a minimal as to not distract from the words that you're writing. That being said, layout is something we use quite often. So for our margins, we want to do narrow margins. They just look a little bit more professional. Puts 0.5 on each side. So they're a little bit more slim than normal margins. The size of the paper, it's very rare that we'll have something larger than just a letter size. And then you can choose your spacing for the indent. Typically one tab is about normal. Just one tab. That should do it. And there we can do just a letter or two to show how slim the margins are. References we don't use very often. Mailings we do use, but we'll cover that in a separate video on how to use mail merge, which you should be prompted to watch currently just right after this one. Review, this is something we're going to want to use every single time. It's got the thesaurus, word count. It's all the checking stuff that should be done anyways. You should be spell checking all your documents. You should be letting other people read them to make sure that they're all checked and correct. And things like thesaurus are really nice. See, if we highlight just hello here and we click on thesaurus, it'll say, hey, this is a greeting. Here's some other greetings you can use. You can use goodbye. goodbye greetings. So we could do ciao. I don't know if we'd ever want to use that, but you sure could. Thesaurus is really nice for just gathering new words to help you from repeating the same words over and over. View, this is just not really used very often. The same thing exists when we come over here and we do the print. It'll have the print layout. That's pretty much all we'd use view for. And help is just contacting for help. So Microsoft Word is going to be an extremely crucial document that you'll use almost every single week here at the corporation. Use it to write letters. You'll use it to organize thoughts. It's really nice to submit Word documents when you want to present anything or get your message across. So, and learning how to use it well will benefit you heavily. So, if you have any questions, you can go ahead and contact IT, or you can talk to your manager. They should be pretty experienced in this. Um, have a great day.